everyone, it's Jane. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have some new pens and I'd like to share them with you. I was on Etsy and I shouldn't be on there either. I guess I shouldn't be on anything because I just I get too tempted. But I found some really cool 3D printed pens and I thought I'd give them a shot. They weren't terribly expensive. I think they were right around $40 if I'm not mistaken. They looked really neat. The maker is named Arclayer, Arclayer, and this is what they came in, and these are just the coolest things ever. But anyway, here is I thought this was a QR code that you could scan, but it isn't. I think it's just a neat design he has on the pen cases. So anyway, how this is what I think is really sweet. Kind of pulls off like that, and the pen is inside. So like that. And then if you want to store your pen in there, I mean, I think it's just super, a really creative idea. Isn't that fun? These are pretty significant plastic cases. So this is the first one, and there isn't a model name that I found. I think he just said 3D printed sleeve, and I chose the orange. It's got an orange band around it and it looks kind of red. I don't know if you can see the texture on there, but it's a really nice feeling pen. And the nib that I chose for this one is a medium Ultra Flex, and I inked this one up already, but I inked it up with this Sailor collaboration with Tinterias and of Refried Beans, and it looks kind of cool in there, so we'll get to that. But that's this pen, and then the other pen I got from him was in a similar case but all black. I just love these things. They're just going to be so much fun to play with. And this one it was just called 3D printed pen, and this one I had just a regular medium nib put on it. And then I inked this one with Pilot Irushizuko Shikurin, and there is kind of the pattern on that one. I don't know what I was expecting, but they're really lightweight, and then the section itself, the grip here, is smooth, but they're really nice to write with. So what I thought I'd do is I'd show you both of the pens, a writing sample and swatch the ink. But then I also have some new nibs from Galen Leather, and I thought maybe I could pause this, take the nibs off, and put these two nibs on and show you what these look like. But I got a Galen Leather italic broad nib, and then I also got a bilateral, which is an italic fude nib. So I'm anxious to try those as well. I have not tried these at all yet. So let's get started with this and just see where we're at. Oh, the other new thing I got is this. I got this from Pen Chalet, and I will link everything below. It's a nib wipe in a little binder, like a little leather cover thing, and it's a chamois. And I thought this was really neat because then these snap out. The whole thing just kind of snaps out if it ever gets really gross. And they sell refill, and that's also got the snaps on it. You just put it right back in here. And I just thought this would be really handy if you're traveling and you just kind of put it in your pen case or whatever, and you have a way to wipe your nibs off, and it just kind of stores like that. So we'll test it today and see what it's like. Of course, it's going to be a shame to get ink on this nice clean chamois. But hey, I like to put ink on places it's not supposed to be anyway, so let's give it a try. All right, so I'm going to put this down here. Let's go ahead and let me try the orange one first. I thought it was red in the picture, but now it's looking more and more like just an orange, different colors of orange. And of course, I don't have any natural light. This is all artificial light coming in. So let's go ahead and swatch a little bit of this ink and then write with that pen. So there is Refried Beans, and it's kind of a neat color. I guess I could just do that. All right. And this is knocking stuff over already. Actually, I should write bigger so you can see it. Arclayer 3D printed pen. And this is a medium ultra flex. And it's inked with Sailor, and I can't remember, oh, there you go. I'm not going to pronounce it. I probably will not do well with that. Okay, refried beans. And the nib feels nice. It feels, I don't want to say, it feels a little stiff, I will say, and especially for a flex nib, but you can flex it. It's just a little stiff. Might not have enough ink in there to have it catch when you flex it. So anyway, so that's that. There's the nib if you want to take a closer look at it. All right, so that's that pen. And then we will try this one. So this one I have inked up with this Shikuran, which I really love this ink. It's got some really beautiful shading properties to it. So just when it dries, I mean, it's just got depth. It's really pretty. See, you can't bring myself to wipe it on here yet. So, okay. And this is also an Arclayer 3D printed pen. And it's a medium nib, and it's inked with Pilot. Hope I'm on camera here. Hiro Shizuku Shikuren. This nib feels it feels like a typical medium nib. It puts out some ink though. It's not a bad nib at all. And I like this section. I like how this pen feels in my hand. So overall, a win-win. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause it and take my converter out, and I'll come back on camera, maybe rinse the nib out first, come back on camera and switch out the nibs on camera so you can see that process too. So hang on a second. Okay, got the nibs rinsed out. Now I've got to decide what nib to put on what pen. I think I'm going to put the Fude nib on this one because it's inked with I'll have it inked with Shikuren. So let's do that first. Okay, so this one, that's what this looks like. Whoops, got a little too close there. So it's got that turned up, but it's supposed to have an italic grind to it, and I can't tell you what it's going to do. I don't know. It's just fun to play with. All right, so we'll go ahead and put that. Where's my, gotta unscrew this one first. Okay, hopefully. Oops, I got water. Still got water in there. There we go. Put that in there. And I think what I'm going to do is just squeeze a little ink into the feed there. If not, I'll dip it. Looks like it might be going. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at this one, see what this one does. Okay. So I said this one is see if this is working yet. Not quite yet. Okay, let me give it a dip. Maybe it will. Just takes a little bit more ink since it's a bigger nib. Maybe. So this is a Galen Leather. Ooh, wow. That's a big writer. Bilateral. Okay, so we're going to have really wide side strokes. The downstrokes are still wide too, but they're not quite as wide as that. It's just a big rider. Let's look at the reverse and see what that does, if it does. Yeah, okay, so a little bit wider downstroke and a little narrower cross stroke on the reverse. So let's do it that way. Okay, and do the same thing here. That's kind of fun. This is different. I'm gonna have to mess with that. Right, it's really smooth though. Well, that's kind of fun. I'm gonna dig that. So there you go. That's the metallic Fude. Maybe I have to write in cursive with it. Let me try cursive. Maybe that's what, sometimes they say a italic is better in cursive. Am I right or am I wrong? Galen Leather. Well, it's still smooth. Smooth, really nice and smooth. Reverse. I like it. That's going to be a lot of fun to play with. Okay, so that's that one. And then let's put the italic broad, and I got this in a rose gold color, which you'll see when I get it out of here. So here is broad with an italic grind to it. Okay, so let's take this nib out. Oops, I should be showing that on camera. And let's put this one in. That looks like that still has some ink in there, but that's okay. There we go. And I'll put that back in there. Okay, take a look at this one. Am I still on camera? All right. This one is, I might have to dip this one too. Oh, I didn't even squeeze any ink down in there at all. That could be a problem. It's starting a little bit. I may still have to dip it though. I just didn't want to create a mess. I mean, you can really, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I do like making a mess. Okay, so this one is Galen Leather Metallic Broad. So I'd say that puts down a lot more ink. So the downstrokes are wide, cross strokes are narrow, side strokes, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if this does a reverse or not. A little bit. I wouldn't feel really, that doesn't really, excuse me, doesn't really want to do much that way. So we'll do a little cursive with this one too. It's very smooth nib. Oops, I wrote over my little page marker. I like it. That should be a lot of fun too. So there's that nib. Well, there you go. I actually didn't try my little nib wiper thing here. I will try. We can use this. I'm going to be making another video here in a second of currently inked, and then I can use that. So that is what I have for you today for a new pen day, and thank you so much for watching. Please leave me comments, consider subscribing, like the video if you liked it. You know, just give me comments. I love comments. I love suggestions. I love corrections. Any of that stuff. I love it. So anyway, I hope you tune in again with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.